Travis Wayne Goodsell. The Catholic Church was able to get exposed for their sex crimes because they kept the records. And Peggy, I saw on the MSN feed, talked with the AP reporter for the church's sex scandals through the bishop's emergency line to the legal affairs department, which was, the church claims, is through family resources, but it was exposed as not. The church is just lying. And he mentioned to her that he's shocked that the church has been destroying records on these matters, because he says that when you have legal consequences, having the records destroyed kind of hurts your case as a defendant, because then the prosecution has all the knowledge against you. And so it's sad. The church has been involved in sex crimes from Brigham Young, and that's why it's continued, is because Brigham Young turned it into a religious practice, so that Mormons just continue to commit sex crimes, believing that it's okay with God. That justification for crime. And I've gone over with you how Brigham Young wanted nothing to do with the United States. He wanted revenge for their taking over his kingdom, when it was Brigham who was plotting to overthrow America with the Council of 50 while Joseph Smith was running for president. So that just in case Joseph Smith survives being put in jail constantly, and survives any attempted assassinations, like I've survived 5 now, and actually wins a presidency, he would have people in position as a counter-government within the government, a deep state. And I've gone over with you how I've exposed that the church purposely wants to destroy it. That's why they're pushing Jesus all of a sudden here, even though it's been since Heber J. Grant when he reincorporated. But their full intention is to destroy this church, to leave Mormons hanging without a compass or guide. Albert Pike talks about this. Albert Pike is an external source that is able to prove this. So you might remember, maybe not, the video I did about my negotiation with Russell and Nelson. It was back on August 4th when I submitted it. It may have been a couple of days after when I did the video. But I told him to let Mormons go. And he definitely has responded. He responded on the 16th, and then he again responded on this weekend. As you can plainly see, he is pissed, furious with me. And I know him. I've encountered him. I did that video for you. My one-on-one with Russell and Nelson. And I think he holds a grudge. But yeah, you can't get involved with sex trafficking, sex slavery, sex abuse, none of that. And I pointed it out this weekend. in my counterclaim filings for this eviction that I'm in, that he has no right to say that the AP journalist is wrong when he himself is involved with restoring Brigham Young's sex crimes, changing the law of chastity for polygamy, deceiving women with the law of obedience changed, and not changing the sealing text. He just needs to shut his face. And I put that in there. He needs to shut up. He has no position to talk about being wrong, about the AP journalist being wrong. I see right through him. I know exactly what he's doing. And so, yeah, they're pissed. And you don't use religion as a front for crime. And he refuses to learn that one simple fact. But yeah, they want to overthrow America. And so they don't care about the laws. They don't care about giving us our rights to life, liberty, and property, which is in the Constitution for all of us. And yeah, I know this bipartisan dichotomy in our government is part of that destruction, because the church alone isn't the deep state. They're not the Illuminati all by themselves. Because if you've watched my videos, you've seen how they've filtered through all of American life. So, he just won't leave me alone. He wants me dead. He wants me silenced. And the attack on TWG channel serves multiple purposes. It's retaliation, because that channel gets more views. And it's the one that started the month before conference video series. And Nelson getting rid of the Book of Mormon for conference that one April. And so as you remember, the retaliation on the 16th was because I got those 1,000 view videos. And that they didn't want me getting views. They don't want my word going out to people. And so they had to retaliate further. And so, yeah, YouTube is abusing me on behalf of the church. And creating something that doesn't exist. Purposely doing it over the weekend so that there's nobody at work to deal with it, to resolve the concern. Plus, you don't know about this. YouTube was attacking me. They were preventing the processing of my videos, freezing them at 95%. So I would file complaints. And so this is retaliation for that as well. So yeah, this served as a multiple thing on their half to silence me and shut me up. But yeah, we got conference just around the corner, and I can't stay here any further. This place is not supposed to be a residence. I'm not allowed to store anything here. I can't have a wardrobe. I can't shower and shave because I chose the 200-pound Egyptian gold plates to take with me and preserve. I preserved the records first and foremost. That's what the church wants destroyed. And it's in the Book of Mormon. The Lamanites wanted to destroy the records of the Nephites. And yeah, that's what we're seeing here, is that same pattern, type and shadow. The church wants the records destroyed. And the AP guy is surprised that the church is actually destroying records that implicate them in crimes. And so I just understand that the church purposely wants it destroyed. They already have it planned. They've got the money saved up in offshore bank accounts. Trillions of dollars, guys. And they're ready to flee if need be. They're going to stay if they can keep getting away with it. This is what they've got planned. They've got plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D for all different types of scenarios. They've been working on this for 200 years. And that's why they have people in all different places throughout our nation, all different parts of society and government and religion. And they're purposely causing the contentions and the wars and the fighting and the crimes, all designed to destroy America. And so we know, because they've confessed to telling us, that they're going to tamper with this upcoming election, that they're going to cause election fraud. That's what they do since the Danites in the Utah War. Sorry, the Mormon War. In Missouri. Adam on Diamond, again. Remember, I exposed that. That's what the church put me here for, was exposing the whole Adam on Diamond, the keys to Jesus from Lucifer, the overthrow of America. And so they've already told us they're going to make sure they win this election. And then there's Trump. If he gets indicted, yeah, civil war. We all know what's going to happen. They're already telling us they're going to go to war if Trump gets arrested. And so, unless they're cowards and they back out, that's on them. But we know what's coming. And so when America is in full and utter chaos next year, September 22nd, boom. The big 9/11, the big Pearl Harbor, the likes of which have never been seen on the face of this earth. So, this is what I've been warning about. This is what I'm trying to protect you about. And this is how intense the efforts are to silence me and destroy me and murder me. One more thing that I want to bring up is that in the Book of Mormon it says that Mormons will be the cause of destroying Mormonism. The great and abominable church shall war against each other and fall, and great shall be the fall thereof. And so that's what I see Nelson doing, is provoking Mormons to this division with this sex abuse stuff, because this is really having an effect on Mormons as well, as many Mormons are victims. I mean, just think of all the Boy Scouts. Dear God, thousands of Boy Scouts, Mormon kids, and then the satanic devil worshipping that apparently has been going on since the 80s or into the 90s, into the 2000s, as the news is putting out a call for help of anybody who's aware of any of this stuff. And then you got the regular daily news of a new sex crime every day here in Utah. And that does seem to fit the pattern of the Illuminati, that they get the group to destroy it and emerge as a new organization afterward. And so, yeah, man, Mormons against Mormons, which would be Mormons against ex-Mormons, really. A war against Mormons and ex-Mormons over sex trafficking, sex crimes, sex abuse, sex slavery. But to think of Mormons defending all this is sickening. To get comments from Mormons supporting sex abuse is disgusting. So I thought that was interesting. 1 Nephi chapter 22, in case you're wanting to look it up. Great. The abominable church must fall. And I've done the videos. Don't be new. Understand that I've done this for years.